If you practice conversations in your head before they happen, if you plan your replies, imagine their reaction, rehearse your tone, rewrite the sentence 3 different ways. Psychology says you're not weird, you're not dramatic, and you're definitely not too much. You're rare. Because most people walk into conversations on autopilot, they say whatever comes out and deal with the consequences later. But you run the conversation before it happens. And that habit isn't random. It's not a flaw. It's usually a sign your brain has developed a specific set of cognitive and emotional abilities, often from life experience. In this video, I'm breaking down 7 rare traits that show up in people who mentally rehearse conversations. And I want you to do something while watching. Count how many traits match you. At the end, comment your number. Let's go. Trait number 1. You have future simulation thinking. Your brain doesn't just react, it simulates. Before a conversation, you're already testing outcomes. If I say it like this, they'll get defensive. If I say it like that, they'll shut down. If I don't say anything, it'll build resentment. That's not anxiety by default. That's high-level prediction. This is the same mental skill used in strategy, negotiation, leadership, and high-performance decision-making. The downside? Your brain doesn't know when to stop running simulations. Trait number 2. You're extremely sensitive to power dynamics. You're not just thinking about words, you're tracking status hierarchy, who controls the room, who's emotionally safe, who's performative, who's subtly dominating. Most people miss this entirely. They just talk. But you feel the invisible structure behind the conversation. And that's why you rehearse. You're preparing for social reality, not the fantasy version. Trait number 3. You have high verbal precision. You don't like close enough. You care about the exact wording, the exact implication, how it can be misinterpreted, how it might be weaponized later. So you rewrite your message mentally until it's airtight. People with this trait often become strong writers, presenters, analysts, and problem solvers, because they can see language like code. But it also means you can get trapped trying to craft the perfect sentence that can't be attacked. Spoiler, nothing is attack-proof. Trait number 4. You're managing emotions, yours and theirs. Here's what most people don't admit. When you rehearse conversations, you're usually trying to control emotional impact. Not just what you say, but what they feel. You're anticipating their defensiveness, their guilt, their shame, their anger, their withdrawal. That's emotional intelligence, but it can turn into emotional labor. Because if you constantly feel responsible for other people's emotions, you will always over-prepare. Trait number 5. Your nervous system learned preparation yarn safety. This is the deeper one. For some people, rehearsing conversations isn't personality, it's conditioning. If you grew up around unpredictable moods, criticism, conflict, being misunderstood, walking on eggshells, then your brain learned, if I prepare enough, I can avoid pain. So rehearsing becomes a safety behavior. And here's the brutal truth. Even if your life is safe now, your nervous system may still behave like it isn't. That's not weakness. That's a system running old survival software. Trait number 6. You crave clarity because ambiguity drains you. A lot of people can tolerate maybe. You can't. It eats you alive. You want clean meaning, clear intention, predictable outcomes, direct signals. So your brain rehearses conversations because it's trying to reduce uncertainty. Not because you're controlling, but because ambiguity feels like a threat to your mental stability. This trait is common in people who are highly conscientious, highly perceptive, and highly responsible. But if you don't manage it, you'll start trying to control what you can't, other people. Trait number 7. You're actually rehearsing self-respect. This one flips the whole story. Sometimes you rehearse conversations because you're learning to say things you were never allowed to say. No. That doesn't work for me. I didn't like that. Don't speak to me like that. I need more. So you practice because you're training a new muscle, boundaries. And if that's you, then your rehearsing isn't weakness. It's you becoming someone who doesn't disappear in conversations anymore. The key difference: rehearsing versus ruminating. Here's the line you need to know. Rehearsing helps you communicate clearly and confidently. Ruminating is when your brain uses rehearsing to punish you. So ask yourself this before you replay it again. Is this preparing me? Or is this torturing me? If it's preparing you, good. Close plus strong engagement CTA. So, how many of these traits matched you? Comment a number from 1 to 7 and tell me which one hit the hardest. I read the comments and I'll pin the most relatable one. And if this video made you feel seen, like your brain finally makes sense. Hit like so more people find it, and subscribe because this channel is for the thinkers who feel too deeply and notice too much. You're not broken, you're not too sensitive. You're a high-resolution person in a low-resolution world. See you in the next one.